This letter isn't just a resignation letter, it is a devastating critique of the Prime Minister and his office in timing and in tone and in substance. The Minister of Finance and Deputy Prime Minister is resigning from Cabinet on the day she was due to deliver the fall economic statement, packed with spending measures and tax measures that the government and the Cabinet has decided is its priority going forward to deal with its political situation, the economic and affordability challenges facing the country, and whatever emerges from the return of President-elect Donald Trump to the White House. Hours before she was due to come in and hold a press conference inside a media briefing to explain and justify this financial agenda to the Ottawa Press Gallery, she instead publicly resigns, revealing that on Friday the Prime Minister told her he wanted her to move to a new job in the cabinet shuffle, and we can go through all of the implications of that in the past. But then she's flat out confirms reporting that we've seen in the Globe and Mail, primarily driven by Robert Fife, Marika Walsh, and I believe Stephen Chase was part of it as well. For the past number of weeks, you and I have found ourselves at odds about the best path forward for Canada. She talks about the challenges they're facing, a grave challenge from the incoming administration in the U.S. We need to take that threat extremely seriously. That means keeping our fiscal powder dry today so we have the reserves we need for a coming tariff war. That means eschewing costly political gimmicks, which we can ill afford and which make Canadians doubt that we recognize the gravity of the moment. Now, I don't know if she considers the current GST holiday to be a political gimmick, because she has been defending it and explaining it, but certainly the $250 checks that were going to be delivered in some form if the government got its way to Canadians either in March or in April was something that the finance minister, you could tell when she was asked about it, could never muster any deep enthusiasm to defend, largely because it's a $5 billion hole in her fiscal plan. Right now, there is a void that the Prime Minister's office somehow needs to fill by 4:00 p.m. if they intend to go ahead with the fall economic statement. I have no idea what's going to happen with that. We're supposed to be in a technical briefing for that right now, finding out exactly what the financial situation of the country is and what the economic plan of this government is. Right now, we are looking at a moment of absolute political crisis for them.
A couple of questions that I have immediately is, if she was offered a different position, does that mean that Mark Carney was offered her job and that he is now or was preparing to enter cabinet as an unelected cabinet minister? That would be the first question I have. The second question is whether the fall economic statement will go ahead today, because it's our understanding that this came as a surprise to the Prime Minister's office as well. So very unclear whether that statement goes forward, given this reality, or who would even present the statement. And I guess the third thing that we have to start wondering about immediately is whether Justin Trudeau can survive this. And I am not sure that he can.